All right, so today we're going to be talking about a route that is known as the Swirl route. Big shout outs to Medic on this. He's actually a player that bases his whole offense around the Swirl route. I'm not going to go that far with it today, but I am going to show you guys why this route is something that if you do have it, it can be a great pull route and it can lead towards one-play touchdowns that your opponent would otherwise not be expecting. So for the purpose of this video, I am in bunch wide flex, Seattle Seahawks offense. I believe Medic is in Kansas City. For those that are wondering, go check out his channel. I'll put the link in the description for this. But the Swirl route, what is it? What does it do? Why is it important? Simply put, this is a route that behaves very, very similar to a corner route, but it does a much better job of pulling down the outside zone. So that way it can't recover back for a one-play touchdown. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to start off with kind of a conventional one-play touchdown. This would be your streak skinny post corner combo. Everyone kind of knows this over the years. Depending on your wide receiver splits, you would maybe stem the route up just a little bit more. But basically with this, you see that there's a gap that opens up between the safety and the outside corner. Now, the other thing is that sometimes cover three bombs take a little bit of time, but with the Swirl route, we're going to show why this actually makes this a little bit better. So you see right here, when we use a regular corner route, this is going to make it so, yeah, the outside third is going to kind of bite on this, kind of pull down a little bit more. And this does give us the ability for this post route, which you can see on the far side of the field still isn't quite breaking over the middle yet. It can get open, but you see right here at this point, Kraus is now looking at the quarterback and he's going to have the ability to turn around and run with this route at some point. So I'm going to go right back to that last. Now, for the purpose of this, they are blitzing off the right side. So I'm going to put my running back over there, but I want you to watch Kraus here. I'm going to try to buy as much time as humanly possible. And you can see that he kind of sees the post route coming from the other side of the field. And this ends up being something that he can kind of, defend. So a lot of times when we talk about corner routes, yeah, they pull down at first, but if the post doesn't get across the field fast enough, a lot of times they end up recovering. So you see Kraus now sees this and runs back with it. That's not good. But the Swirl route, this is going to give you a little bit more to kind of work with your route combo. In fact, one of the things that I think is so great about this is you basically are not going to really need a pull route at all for the center fielder. So I'm going to snap this ball and I want you to watch how this Swirl route basically makes it so that outside third bites down so incredibly much that it basically can't recover. It's guarding a curl route that is kind of like a corner route. You saw right there, I was able to escape and hit this one-play score. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys are not only subscribed right here to the channel and hitting that notification bell so you're notified of all the uploads here on the channel Monday through Friday, but also make sure that you guys drop a comment below to push this video out in the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoy this type of content, if it helps you get better at the game, make sure you also check out my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. These are the types of routes and little nuances of the game that a lot of players aren't aware exist, and this can help unlock your potential as a Madden player. Tips like this appear on the website all the time in our vault, which is a weekly updated resource focused on the meta, or what pro players do, how it works, why it works, and most importantly, how to counter it when you face it online. You guys also unlock every offensive and defensive game plan on the website at no additional cost, as well as Discord access that you guys can utilize to converse with other players in the community, get better at the game, find lab partners, and even attend lab sessions that we have weekly. Make sure you guys go check it out. $9.95 a month unlocks the entire website. Far and away the best deal in the tip space. So you saw that Swirl route was actually really, really nice for the purpose of getting a one-play touchdown. But the nice part about this is that this play is actually useful for two different Swirl routes. So you saw right there, we have the one to Njoku, but if I wanted to invert this combo, maybe give myself a little max pro, I could even go ahead and basically motion snap McCaffrey to get a little bit of a seal right here and try to work this rollout. And you see that the Swirl pulls down that player, and I can roll out the other direction and hit Njoku for a one-play touchdown. So I'm able to kind of benefit from this play having not one, but two Swirl routes. And I have the ability essentially to pick left or right, roll out, and we hit our one-play touchdown. Notice that with this route combination, I don't have to change the stems. A lot of times with one-play touchdowns, you have to take a post route, custom stem it up, put a streak on the field. You don't have to do that here with this play. In fact, I'm just gonna show you all I did on this last play was I basically just motion snap this guy in to help get a little bit of a seal, let this guy rush and get into that double team, and then I just roll out, and then I'm just hitting this throw on the run. And you see that cover three has no clue that it's being beaten by this route. Now, the other thing that's kind of cool with this route is the ability for you to put a streak or a different corner route over the top of it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up in this formation. I'm just going to go ahead and put a custom stem corner that I will stem up over the top with maybe like a little smoke route down here on the outside. And this is nice because what this could do is pull flat zones. You could use a speed out. You could use this smoke pattern, whatever it is you want. And this corner route is going to basically sit down in a nice spot. And basically you have a choice to throw it if there isn't a stock purple zone, which most players won't actually put a stock purple zone. You also have the ability with this type of combo, as I mentioned, to run this speed out. So if I wanted to throw that there, I could. Obviously, in most cases, the hook route or the hook zone is not going to go with that route. But again, if I wanted to as well, I could just as easily go ahead and custom stem this corner route over the top and maybe even give myself a rollout. So I'll go ahead and motion snap this inside. We get this double team. I'm gonna use the swirl route to pull that guy down. And then look at how A was able to get in behind, and we end up throwing a 1-play score. So we have a little same side action on the rollout here for this particular concept. And then of course, you know, again, with the backside of this play, I could go ahead and put a double 1-play touchdown. So let's go ahead here and put Neighbors on a post route. And then I'll put McCaffrey on the corner route that we custom stemmed up a couple of times. And now, no matter what direction I get flushed in the pocket, I'm gonna have a 1-play touchdown opportunity. So you see right here, if I get flushed, I can go ahead and, you know, roll out to the left. Obviously right there, I need to set my feet and make that throw back across the field. But if I get flushed out to the right with this play, I also have the ability to hit the 1-play touchdown that I did in the play prior. So you see that both of our swirl routes make both outside thirds bite. You see right here, we get flushed out to the left side. I'm gonna have a lot of turf to throw over the top here if I could just relocate and set my feet. But you see right there, a lot of grass to lead this to. And this is a route that you should be utilizing to basically shred your opponents downfield. This is a great way to beat zone metas, get corner routes open over the top or post routes from the other side of the field. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get the lab and good luck.